Shake your style.
Hi guys! Today I am going to remove some color out of my hair. I highlighted my hair last month and I absolutely love how it came out, but my problem is that I have to touch up my roots every like 2 weeks because I am almost completely gray. So what happens is, I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that have this same issue. The very first time that I touched up my roots, it got so oversaturated and it turns black. So the more that I touch up my roots, the more black that I get on the root area. And another thing is when it gets that black, my new roots growing in, they're glowing. So that is a major gray hair problem, is that you're gonna see those white roots coming in and it's really going to have a huge contrast against a dark color. So I've decided to strip out the color and start over, and I just really feel like I need to stay lighter. Like I just wanted to get away from going totally blonde, but now I feel like I really have to. And if I think about it, that was the color that was the easiest for me, even more easy than my natural gray, which definitely takes work. I have had every single hair color out there that you guys can think of, and every single hair color takes work. Even my natural gray hair took a lot of work to keep it toned and healthy. So this is what I'm using today, is the color Oops. I bought 3 boxes just to be sure. I have used this before. It's a major process, but it works incredible. So I'm just getting all ready right now. I've got a junky shirt on. This is my hair coloring shirt. And I'm going to get everything prepared ahead of time. I'm doing an oil mixture that I'm going to use afterwards to hydrate my hair because this is really drying. It's not damaging, but it's very drying. So I'm just putting some olive oil in there. I don't measure, I just kind of mix everything together. And I've got some castor oil that I'm dumping in. Again, not measuring, just kind of dumping in. I like the black Jamaican castor oil the best. All I had is this regular castor oil. I definitely need to order some more of the black Jamaican. I've got some grapeseed oil. Try to show you guys what I'm doing here. Just dumping randomly. And you can use any oil. I just like to mix them all together. What is this? This is almond oil. Just doing a bunch of different oils together. And then this is a great mixture to soak your hair in and put a bag on it and leave it all day long or overnight. And that's what I'm gonna do afterwards. So I'm taking some rosemary oil, putting some rosemary and lavender. And lavender, and that makes it smell delicious. Rosemary is so good for your scalp and your hair, and that is ready to use later. Okay, I'm getting ready to start. Oops. I've got everything ready because you want to move quickly when you're doing this. It only can stay in your hair for 20 minutes maximum. I'm going to be really concentrating while I'm doing this, so I'm going to talk a little bit now before I start. When I am done applying this, I'm going to bag my head, and oh yeah, I forgot a towel. So when I'm done, I'm going to put a shower cap on my head, a bag. It does come with a bag, but I have this elastic one that I'm gonna use, and a crummy towel, because if any of the color starts dripping out, I don't wanna get it all over me and all over a good towel. So this will work for any permanent hair color, any kind of hair color, this will get it out of your hair. The biggest thing is it takes forever. I'm gonna be in the shower for at least a half an hour. So what I do is after 20 minutes, I'm gonna get in the shower. I'm gonna rinse, rinse, rinse. I'm going to wash with shampoo and rinse for 20 minutes. 20 minutes of just rinsing. My hot water tank is gonna be completely empty. After I rinse for 20 minutes, shampoo again, rinse for 5. Shampoo a third time, rinse for 5. Then I'm going to load my hair with conditioner, and that's when I'm gonna come back out to you. So let's get started. Another thing, the longer this sits, the less potency it has. So that's why I'm gonna need to be moving really quickly. So I'm taking the cap off. Oh wait, I need scissors. So that's another thing, get scissors ready because you have to cut the tip of that off. Okay, so I'm opening number 2, taking number 1. Why does this look like half of it is spilled out? Oh my God. Look, it looks like half of it is spilled out. Okay, I'm taking number 1, dumping it in. It definitely stinks, you guys, so I'm gonna cut the tip off. Give it a good shake and aim it away from your face because it sprays. I had it aimed into the sink. Ooh, ooh, it's messy. It is so messy, you guys. Okay. It's mixed up good. And I'm waiting to mix the other one because I want it to stay really potent. Okay, here we go. I'm starting on the darkest, we don't want it in the eye. I'm starting on the darkest roots. All over the floor, but that's okay. Keep going. And I'm flipping my hair just like I'm coloring my roots. Make sure it's really in there. Keep flipping. Woo, this is stanky, you guys. Probably gonna need all 3 boxes. I'm almost out here. My hair is so thick. And you wanna make sure it's really saturated. Okay, that's empty. I'm already on to the second one. Get those roots. So the reason that you have to make sure you rinse it super good is the color will redeposit. So the longer you rinse, the better results you're gonna have. You may think, oh yeah, I got all of the color out, but if you didn't rinse good enough, you're gonna wake up in the morning and your hair is gonna be darker. There's still gonna be color molecules in your hair. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. It's so stinky, you guys. I need box 3. Okay, this is the 3rd box. Okay, I want to start kind of pulling it through my hair to make sure it's going to reach all of the ends. I mean, I literally almost could have done 4 boxes. Make sure it's really in there. Make sure it's really in there. Yeah, I could have almost done 4 boxes. My hair is just so thick. Okay, make sure it's through every inch. That's it, 3 boxes. All right, I think it's completely saturated. Okay, I'm going to bag it. And wrap my hair in a towel. You want to keep it really warm as it's processing. I'm going to go start the timer for 20 minutes. All right, it has been 5 minutes and look already, it's already pulling out so much of the color. It's dark color, and you can see on the towel, the color is just actually coming out. So I like to check it, give it a little rub, make sure it's really in there. It's almost time to get in the shower. I wanted to show you what shampoos I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be alternating this AphoG Deep Moisture shampoo with this Fiber FX Fiber shampoo. This smells so delicious. I love this. Then these are some of the conditioners. This is the Bond Corrector conditioner, the AphoG Moisture conditioner. I've got this Shea Hydrate and Repair conditioner. I'm literally loading them all on when I'm done washing all this out. And actually my favorite one is the Vive, L'Oreal Vive something. I'm all out of it, of course. But I will link all of my favorite hair products down in the description box and pin them to the top comment for you guys. Okay, I'm hopping in the shower. You can see it pulled all the color out, and I'll be back. I stayed in the shower until the hot water heater literally ran out of hot water, and it worked amazing. So I have a bunch of conditioner in my hair, and I'm gonna add that oil mixture that I showed you guys earlier. Just massage it completely into my hair and my scalp, and I'm going to put the cap on again. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna sleep in it or just do it for a few hours and then rinse it later. But you definitely wanna get your hair full of moisture and ready for the new color that you're gonna put in. And then I'm gonna comb it in with my wet brush. Okay. Hot oil treatment. I just washed the oils out of my hair. I left it in for about 2 hours. Oh, my hair feels great. I can tell already. Yes. Now you can recolor immediately, but I do not recommend it. I definitely would say to hydrate, and I like to wait until the next day to recolor. So I'm putting on gloves only because I self-tanned when I got out of the shower, which was not smart, because you really need to stay away from water. And when I washed the oils out, I got it all over my arm and had to reapply. See how my arm looks darker than my hand? I don't know if you can tell, but I had to redo it. So I don't want to get any oils on the self-tanner, and then I'm going to self-tan my hands when I'm all done. The first thing I'm going to use is Olaplex number 6. This is like a cream, a leave-in cream. Putting all of these products in will help the color not get oversaturated when I recolor my hair tomorrow. So remember, when you do this, it's not, you have to put a color back in. You can't just do this and not put color back in. You've got to tone it or put a color back in. And so it's basically just nothing is on your hair. And you can see that I still have gray roots, so it doesn't remove the color back to your original, or my hair would be completely gray. So there is still some color in the shaft of my hair. Next, I'm gonna load my hair up with coconut oil. And I'm also going to put some of this Feather Light protein cream. This is a styling cream, and obviously I don't care about styling my hair, but it does have some great ingredients and protein in there, which I want to get back into my hair. So if you don't do a lot of these steps, which is hydrating your hair before you recolor, it's going to turn out much darker than the color that you choose. That's why I'm really getting my hair saturated with all of these products before I do the final color. Okay, it is the next night, so it's been 24 hours and I still have a lot of the oils in my hair that I put before I went to bed, so I can still kind of feel the grease, but it feels nice and hydrated, and so it looks a little darker than it really is. But I wanted to show you in the root area that I can still see some darker roots right here and some in the back. So what I'm gonna do is use Color Zap. This is also a color remover. This is not a bleach, it is a color remover. So I'm going to use this, mix it up, and just paint it on the darker spots that I want to lighten up. And then I'm going to soak my hair again in conditioner and wait one more day to color. So it comes with a powder. I'm gonna mix both of these together. I bought 2 boxes. Hopefully this will be enough. And mixing it all together. This is very, very liquidy, so I am going to have to lean over the sink to do this. I'll show you like the first bit that I'm gonna do. So I'm looking at my roots like this, and I'm just painting right on the roots like this, just the darker spots. And this stays on for around 20 minutes. Just go follow the instructions in the box and I will be back after it's all done. It's only been a few minutes and you can already see that it's pulling the color out of the roots that were much darker than the rest of my hair. And again, I ran out of product. I think I got pretty much all the roots. I wish I had more for the back and a few areas on the ends, but it's definitely going to help the new color go on much more evenly. I did it. It worked. It's perfect. It took a whole other time though, and all I had, I was so glad that I had these laying around because I needed to do it a third time, and I had no more color oops. I had no more of the, I don't even remember now what the name of it, the one I just used. And this is the Efisol color remover, and you mix this with 20 volume developer. I've had this sitting in my closet for years. And after I did the second one, I was like, oh gosh, I knew that I ran out and I had to use more. So I went and checked in my closet and I had it there. So I did a third time with the Efisol, and I did the bottom ends of my hair, and it is perfect. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking AphoG. I've got it in the spray bottle. This is a protein treatment. So I washed my hair after the third color removal, no conditioner, and now I am applying the AphoG protein treatment before I do the final color, and I'll show you how I do that. So I'm using my wet brush to brush it out very gently. Then I take the AphoG protein treatment, spray that, and then comb it through my hair. Then once I get this all through my hair, I'm gonna go take a blow dryer and very gently blow dry my hair to have the protein get back into my hair. And you blow dry it very carefully. You don't scrunch it because it's gonna get like hard and crunchy. And I'll come back and show you after I blow dry this and show you what it looks like. It is now dry, even though it still looks wet. And you see it's kind of like crunchy. So the protein is now dried into my hair, and I have to be very careful with it. I'll show you guys the back. And now all I do is carefully rinse it with warm water really good. So I'm gonna rinse this out with warm water. You don't need to wash it. And I'm going to add the AphoG conditioner that comes with the 2-step protein treatment. I'm also gonna add a bunch of other masks to super hydrate my hair. So remember when I said before, your hair needs 2 things to stay healthy, protein and hydration. And that is what I'm gonna do. So those are the 2 things that I'm gonna do before I color it. And then after I color it, I'm gonna use the K18 Molecular Repair, which repairs your hair from the inside out. So I know some of you guys are gonna think, what the heck are you doing? Are you crazy? I don't know if you guys know this, but let's see, 36 years ago, because my oldest son is 36 and I was pregnant with him. So 37 years ago, I went to hairdressing school. It was a long time ago, but I do know the basics of hair. Even though I've had some hair disasters, I really like taking control of my own hair. I did this slowly, I took my time. I'm repairing my hair in between each step that I do, and I'm not rushing the process, and it paid off. I am so happy. So right now you can see my natural hair color. Like, you guys are always saying, just go to your natural hair color, just go back to brown. Brown is not my natural hair color anymore. This is, you see these roots? That is my natural hair color. So when I go blonde or have my hair lighter, I don't need to bleach it to keep staying light. All I have to do is use a blonde hair color and it stays light. So I'm literally full circle back to blonde. I have had blonde hair for many years, and I did it myself at home. I'll pop up some pictures here for you guys of the last time that I made my hair blonde myself, and it was like this for so many years, and my hair was the same grayness as it is right now when I was upkeeping my hair this blonde. I actually went from dark brown to blonde myself, basically the same thing that I'm doing right now, but I also did bleach. So this time I got back to the light color with no bleach at all. Just remember, this is a color remover, this whole thing that I did. So this will not work on virgin hair. Like, if your hair has never been touched with hair dye, this will not work because it's not bleach. This is just taking out all of the layers of color that you've put in your hair over the years. I just dried my hair really quick and it's perfect. It's exactly where I need it to be right now. And now I can tone it. I feel like eventually I want to lift some more color out of the back of my hair right here. But otherwise it is at a perfect stage right now to put some color in. So what I'm going to do is touch up my gray roots that are coming in right now. If I didn't have gray roots coming in, I actually would not even put color in right now. I would just do a toner, which I'm gonna show you later how I do that. But first, I just wanna get my gray roots touched up, and I'm using the same Salon custom color that I've used before. I've used so many different colors from Salon. I have a subscription through them, and you can have them make any color that you want. You just send them pictures, you can call them on the phone, you can figure out what color is gonna work for you. So this is Elisa's color, and this one is medium blonde. So I'm going to touch up my roots now with the Salon color, and then I will come back and show you how I'm going to tone this down. Okay, my hair is almost done processing, and what I'm gonna do is for the last like 5 or 10 minutes, I'm mixing the rest of the hair dye that's been sitting there, and I'm putting a bunch of conditioner in it. And this is what I'm going to put through the rest of my hair just to tone it a little bit. So you can see I haven't done the lengths of my hair at all. I'm just going to go through my hair like this, just to give it some toning. And I'm doing this on dry hair, just like I would with the color. I may need to, well, I will need to mix up another box. And I'm gonna do that quickly and leave it on for like 5 or 10. Okay. I am now going to add in the K18 Molecular Repair. I have no conditioner on my hair. This K18 I learned about from Jack Martin Colorist. If you guys have ever followed him or not, go to his Instagram and check out his incredible transformations. He can take a woman from black hair dye to silver in one sitting. Granted, it takes him all day, but he does it with no damage in one sitting. It's absolutely incredible. And he uses this K18. So I started buying it, and it has really helped to transform my hair deep within the hair shaft, and it gives you better results than even Olaplex. So this has to sit in the hair for 4 minutes before you do anything else, before you add any more products. So I'm gonna let it sit for, I don't know, probably 5 or 10. And then I'm gonna add in all of my hydrating products, my heat protector, because there's no heat protector in this. I am going to go dry my hair and see what we got. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any additional toning, but after it's dry, I will make that decision then. Okay, it is all done, and I'm looking in here and I'm looking in the mirror, and it looks more red in this viewfinder. I'm going to try to get some pictures for you guys or video outside so you can see the actual color. Here is a side-by-side view of before the color removal and after the color removal, and just using the Salon Medium Blonde. It obviously needs some more toning to get rid of some of the brassiness, and I did create a whole other video showing you exactly how I toned my hair, so check that out on my channel. If my color ends up getting oversaturated or too dark again, I will definitely just use the Color Zap and I will be sure to get like 20 boxes of it because you do not want to run out. I feel like the Color Zap was the most gentle on my hair and it worked the best, and there wasn't so much rinsing like with the Color Oops. The Ephisol was also good, but you're using a pretty strong developer. So all in all, I would say the Color Zap is the winner for oversaturated color removal. I will be posting how I tone my hair to get it to this color right here on Wednesday, December 22nd. So hit that like button, subscribe, and click that little bell to be notified of all of the new videos that I upload. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye.